Hey guys, and welcome to the video that you've been waiting for a long time. This is the Emperor II, the Obsidian version, and this is the brand new collector's box for it. Absolutely beautiful collector's box that we designed. So what is the story with the Emperor II? Well, long story short, we made the Emperor I and it sold out within a few hours, and it was a limited edition piece to 200. It was a numbered plaque, 1 to 200, depending on what you got, how early you ordered, you got a lower number. So when that sold out, a lot of you were really angry. Simply put, you sent us emails, you were pissed off, you said, why would you make only 200 of these? I really wanted one, payday's not till so-and-so, such and such date. I wish that you would make more. And so we thought, okay, look, maybe we should just relaunch the same one. And we really did think of that. As much as we want to sell more Sabers, we want that model in particular to get out there more because it is superior to everyone else. After thinking about it for a little bit and wanting to appease a lot of people and of course make more sales, make more Sabers, I decided against it. I felt like it would really undermine what we're trying to push, which is that a limited edition is a limited edition on the plaque. So if the plaque says 200, then that's what the plaque is. That's it. That is the number that we are going to sell with the plaque on it. So how do we get around this? How do we get to releasing this piece for more people who really wanted it, but it's a little bit different? Well, we do know that he had two different ones, and the other one was rumored to be black. And so I present to you the second, the Emperor II Obsidian. Same design, same chassis as the first one that you may have gotten or may have missed out on. You can now either complete your set with the Obsidian and the original, or you can grab this one as well. Now you can see it's the same chassis as I mentioned. I'm going to take this. It's a simple unscrew. You don't have to take an Allen key or anything like that. You just pull this out. There is your chassis. Beautiful, clean, hollow. Hello. Now, the way we have constructed this is for it to have exemplary sound when it's in the chassis, when it's in the Saber itself. Now, I didn't want to have to fiddle with Allen keys and all that. That's why I just make it easy like that. Check out the craftsmanship. We have really paid attention to every single possible detail that would go on this Saber. Now, the only thing about it is that it gets dirty really fast. Now, this one comes with the prequel pack. So if you didn't know, all of our sounds are exclusive to us. They are not your run-of-the-mill that you will find in any other Saber company out there or in any drop shipping company. They are made in-house by Kyberphonic. In my opinion, is the world's best sound engineer for Sabers that you will ever come across. If you actually listen to his fonts versus maybe anybody else, I have found Jesse's Kyberphonics to be the most crisp and literally OCD when he actually designs these and makes them and masters them. The things that I wouldn't even notice, I'm like, dude, why are you even worrying about that? And he'll spend a lot of time to perfect the slightest detail that you probably won't even notice, but encompassed together as a sound font when you're swinging it around, it makes it an absolute unbelievable and immersive experience when you're swinging around your Saber and you want to hear those crisp sounds. He makes sure it's perfected because at the end of the day, you want to have, of course, a really nice looking Saber, and that's why we work with TXQ to design all of our stuff, but you want it to sound really good too, right? So there's a lot of different things when it comes to what Saber you want and what company you want to buy from or whatever. And I'm not telling you to buy just from me. I wish you would. But what I look for is, it has to look nice on the outside, but the guts also not only have to be clean, no wires and dust, crap in there, which I've seen with a lot of the companies I used to buy from, but the sound itself has to be immaculate. But beyond that, then how you design the chamber with the chassis and the board and the speaker, how does that all work together? And that's something that I feel like we have really perfected with TXQ to make sure that it is all synergistically working together. And that is what Theory Sabers is all about. And that's what it's always been about since the beginning. So that when they come together, you have everything in detail as well perfected so that it all comes together and sounds really nice and it works really good. And you don't even really sometimes believe what is in your hands because it just feels right every time. Whether it's the sensitivity for our smooth swing, which is different from anybody else's, or it's how our blade ignites, how fast it ignites, what effects we add to it, which you may not even notice, which some of you with a keen eye might, to our sound fonts and our beautiful music on top of that. So everything at Theory Sabers that I've wanted to really do is finally happening. And I feel like I'm very lucky to be able to offer these products, not just as a saber to sell, but something that I'm extremely passionate about and something that so many talented people have come together with a keen eye and keen mind and passion for this kind of community to create something that we're proud of that can go into your hands, into your home, and something that you feel like you get the most bang for your buck, because we know there are a lot of the companies out there, but at the end of the day, what are you getting for your money? And beyond that, we want to have the best customer support, and that's why so many of you have voted us so high on so many different products we have, because of the customer support, because of the way we take care of you, because of our money back guarantee. And to me, that is something that I think will create a long-lasting company and a product that speaks for itself. So this is the Emperor II. It is on sale now, limited to 500 pieces, and 300 of them have already been spoken for. Over 300 now, I have to check the actual number, but there's still 200 left. So you can get yours now at theorysabers.com, either complete your collection or you can have the Emperor II in yours. This beautifully unique, all blacked out version, equipped with the Prequel sound font. So what else does your order come with? So of course you're gonna get your toolbox, you're gonna get your blade, all that stuff. You get a nice blade plug, you get charging cable, you get your plaque, which is also, I would say, one of the most valuable parts of these limited editions. It's to authenticate the rarity and what number you got. So this one, for example, is 201 of 500. Now, of course, this is a mock-up. So 300 of them are already spoken for. So this is literally a 1 of 200 chance now that you have to get the remaining ones. And once this is done, it's done. So we can't wait for you guys to get these. They're gonna start shipping at the end of summer, very early September. And basically once we get back from Chicago. So next week, so I'm actually in a few days, we have the Boston Fan Expo, and then a week after that we have the Chicago Fan Expo. Then we'll all be back home, boys will be back at the warehouse, and that'll be the end of August when we'll start to ship orders out to you guys. So the sooner you order, the sooner you're gonna get your sabers. And then what else comes in the box? You know, you get 2 free stickers with every order, of course, and you also get your guide right here. And of course, it comes with a very beautiful blacked out display stand so you guys can display your Emperor II saber in style, with or without your blade plug in there. I'm gonna give you a little test here to fire it up. This is with a 36-inch, 7/8 inch blade.
Master Windu,
Master Yoda,
Anakin, Obi-Wan, Darth Sidious.
The sound and the smooth swing on this one in particular are unbelievably perfect. Now, I didn't even put retention screws in there, which I recommend that you do, but we've constructed this thing so well that it fits super snug just by placing the blade inside. However, of course, I would definitely put retention screws in the saber itself. But just keep in mind, this is without any in there, and it is holding very, very well. And you get the RGB wheel, and you just spin it. You hit both buttons. And you can select what you want. Well, actually, I want it to be red, so I'm gonna go to red right there. Let's see.
Obi-Wan.
Super bright. And again, you will not find these sound fonts anywhere else in the world other than with us at theorysabers.com or, of course, Kyberphonics website. Check out what it looks like in your hands.
Darth Sidious.
General Grievous, you're shorter than I expected.
There's an eerie thing about this saber. It just it has a very powerful presence. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's pretty bad. There's a dark presence about it.
Jedi, prepare for death.
The prequel pack is personally my favorite, but keep in mind, we are making a 7th pack, so you can expect that soon.
Misa called Jar Jar Binks.
Probably my favorite font. Check it out, man. Looks good. Bro, it is beautiful. The gold and the black and the chrome. I mean, it's just, it looks so badass. Oh. Do you guys notice that? Do you see that at all? Do you see that red crimson on the end as it's igniting and no retention screw whatsoever. And there you have it, the Emperor II, limited to 501 pieces. And like I said, about 300 of them have been spoken for already. And that's an extremely low number for already this low number of limited editions that we have. So the 3 most valuable numbers that you can get in this run are 1, 66 out of 501, and 501 out of 501. And that's a cool thing you get with Profi, is that when I do that hard swing, you get that bit of a trail off. You don't really get that with SNV or anything. However, you do get the app with the SN, but beautiful saber. It took a little longer, but we're all about quality, and I know that a lot of you don't want something to be rushed out, especially when you're paying a decent amount for a good quality saber. And this has everything equipped inside, the most that we could possibly offer. The Emperor II. Absolutely beautiful box. Love it. Go ahead and grab yours now. They're going to be shipping very soon. We love you guys. Appreciate you. We have a lot of really big announcements coming to the Saber community and to theorysabers.com. So make sure you go check us out. We're running a huge sale at the moment right now for the 9-year anniversary of the channel, where any 1 pixel saber that you get will come with 2 free beginner sabers in your box, or you can get 20% off site-wide. Now, unfortunately, that does not apply to limited editions, like, of course, the Emperor II or any of the other limited editions that we have, but that applies to every other saber that we have site wide. So again, if you get any Pixel Saber, an SNV or a Profi on the site, you will get 2 free beginner sabers in your box. So if you get 3 Pixel Sabers, you'll get 6 free sabers with your order. Pretty great deal, or 20% off site-wide, including merch. So we appreciate you. We'll see you guys in the next video, and of course, the next limited edition. Love you all. TheorySabers.com.